What's up, well, guys? Today we're gonna do it yourself. So, as you see, we got this chicken coop. Let's see. So it's good weather outside, good time to do it. So here you go. It's a Pueblo Grande chicken coop, new and improved. So I'm gonna do step by step. First of all, guys, when you buy, make sure you get all boxes, because sometimes they come in separate boxes. As you see, this is a box number 1 out of 3, 2 out of 3, and 3 out of 3. So just make sure you guys get all the boxes, not the same boxes. Don't get 3 boxes of the same ones. Otherwise you're gonna have a problem. So make sure when you buy big stuff, make sure it's all in there, or all the sets. So anyways, like I said, 78 inches width, 64 length, and 68 height. So there you go. I'm gonna try to do this step by step. Mainly what you need for the tools is light duty drill or a screwdriver. For this point, so I'm gonna use this. Don't do it at full speed, but take your time, and we're gonna go from there. So guys, I'll try to adjust it somehow and play with it. I'm gonna make it, assemble it, and try to show you step by step. So let's just start with number 1. Open this box right here. All right, guys, I did open the box number 1. So as you see, it's all actually rooftops. So I went in to open box number 2. Your main goal is try to find instruction manual. That's your number 1 thing, find the instruction manual. And here you go, try to make it somewhat roomy. Also, all these, I'll go find a box or something. I'm gonna use a wheelbarrow. That way I have all the little tools in here, the screws and parts, all the pieces that I need. That way I'm not gonna dig in the ground. So I found the instruction manual. I'm gonna open it up and make sure that I have all the parts for it. That's the other thing, before you start assembling, at least try to open a box and make sure you got all the parts from it, and we'll go from there. So I'm gonna open it up and double check. Once again, sorry for all the blurriness, bad view, because it is sunny outside and all that, and I want to do it. So as you see, this is a B. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and says B. I got 4 in here, so they gave me 1 extra, which is good. And then I'll go from there. As you see, good thing they label it, which one's which. C says I need 15, so all it is, I'm just gonna walk through with all these little screws, parts. And the other thing, good thing that they have the codes on them. Maybe I can find it, and if I lose one other thing, when I assemble it, I don't throw away the owner's manual or instructions. I just keep it. That way, in case if I have any question, I can always refer to it, or as the name of the coop, and I have all the parts number for it, and then I can easily look it up and maybe order from online if I can't find anything, or something I can easily, like I said, somehow figure out the size besides just doing a wild estimate. First things first, like I said, I'm going to have to figure out which one's which, because all these aren't labeled as I thought it would. So I'll just make sure that I'm assembling it right when I do that. As you see, that sucks. Normally they should have a sticker on it somewhere, but I don't see it. As you see, there's no sticker anywhere on the sides on all these, but we're gonna play around a little bit. So I'll take my time and try to go picture by picture, step by step, and we'll go from there. So just bear with me, guys. All right, so there's technically no real instruction manual. You could say it's a poor one. I'll be going off of this picture anyways also. So this piece, as you see, it's the front piece. The next one, if you look over here, I would assume it would that door is going to be the bottom of it, the back side. That way, or it might be this wall right here. So I'm gonna have to double check, see what other parts. But see this door right here? I don't have it. This should be on the bottom. So it might be the bottom side of it. This mirror looking one, as you see, that's the bottom of it right here. See the aluminum? That's what it has on the other side, is those rails. That's the chicken coop where the nest is gonna be. And then I got all those 5 doors in here, or 5 rails. One of them, the far one, is gonna be a door, which is this right here. So as you see, 2 on both sides, and then you got another 5th one, and a door on the other side that's gonna be. So that's how it's gonna be for it now. I guess these 2 are upside down. Then we're gonna go from here. So I kind of got to figure out, the roof is number 1 box, so it's gonna be just a roof that's gonna go on top. But I do have this piece, so let's just go off of the picture, I guess. I just kind of got it figured out a little bit, so I did mark him like number 5 and all this, so I don't mess up by accident. So take your time, and with this big stuff you might need an extra help to put it on, hold something for somebody to at least hold it for you while you screw it on. So I got a little helper here, and we're gonna do it. And just read the instruction. Hold on, sorry. It says right here there will be a gap. Important flat level surface is recommended for assembly. And let's see, where's that at? This metal piece, there will be a gap, so it's gonna be basically like a shelf. So it says in here somewhere that you can slide out, and just for a fast, easy maintenance cleaning. So anyways, I'm gonna assemble it, and we're gonna go from there. This is how it's gonna be. Here's 1, there's 2, there's 4, and the 3 piece is gonna go in the middle, as you see right here. And we're gonna use a screws D on it. So here's the D screws. Sorry, the sticker is off right over here. So they're right here, the D ones. Should be 18 pieces. So there you go, guys, in the bag. That's what we're going to do, is screw them on. Screw them on this side, the walls, so they will hold. As you see, they have the screws, the screw holes drilled in here. So this is what we're going to do, is just start screwing up and screwing and holding. Rule number 1 on this: don't need to over tighten, just go flat or just slightly in as they're supposed to go. Then you can just check the gap in here. So all looking nice and good. This might need just a little tighten, and we're good. There you go. Yeah, otherwise you'll just drill right through. This is number 3 piece. As you know, this is number 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is actually number 2 piece. This is how we're going to do it. So in order to hold it, line it up a little bit. So don't jam it in. You can't go slowly. Alright, it's all nice in. As you see, there's a gap in here for this shelf. That's going to go right in here like this, but I'll go put it in later. That's for easy access, easy cleaning. And meanwhile, stay tuned for more to come. I'm just gonna shut off and gonna screw it in. Screw the screws. Number 5, guys, as you see, it has see this gap right here? Hold on. See this little gap right here? This is the door for them to go outside. This is for your other access to go inside if you need to, because it's going to be a big walk-in one. So there you go. It's up in the air right now, as you see. So I'm going to just screw it up, screw it again with D screws in here. She's gonna hold it for me so I can just screw the screws tight. And there you go. There you go. She's smiling. Alright guys, with all this hassle I kind of missed a little step, but you should have put these. You see the little gap, the cutout gaps in here. So these two sticks gotta go in here. Then you should have put a drawer in here. That way, when you screw the number 3 piece or number 1 on top, when you screw it, make sure there's a little gap to it in between. That way, it's all, the shelving can go smoothly in and out. So I had to readjust a little bit of the number 1. Anyways, just a little heads up, and these is your little handles that goes outside. And as you see, all I do once those are in, just put it in here and slide them in. Of course, it's not as comfortable doing with one hand, so I'll just shut it off and I'm gonna do it. We have to do a little guessing game because these are like standards, as you see. But this is a right, left ones. So we had to, before we screw it on, we had to check which ones fit in right. All these nails, the wooden nails, that's just so they could hold them for a minute till I actually go in and put the screws again, number D's I believe on them. So I'll just double check and do, as you see, all the gaps in here. So I'm gonna just assemble it. As you see, these is gonna go another row. And then that's gonna be a door. And this is the other side wall that's gonna be right here, closing the gap. Just like that. So there you go. Looking at the instruction manual, guys, sorry for the sun, there you go. So it says D's are at the edges and C's are inside ones. So that's what I'm gonna do, is just find the C ones right here and do the inside ones, and then the corner on these is gonna be the D's. On the outside is gonna be C's again, as you see. So just like I said, pay attention to all these little details on the instruction manual. Yeah, so this is going to be a door. Like you see, I actually did a little bit backwards. This should have been flipped upside down on the other side, and those should be on this side. But anyways, good thing they're universal, so whatever for me. I got bypassed with that, but like I said, pay attention a little bit to owner's manual. I screwed up a little bit, even though this owner manual is not as good. Sucks that they didn't label all these. It would have been a lot easier instead of playing a guessing game and try to see which is which. But anyways, as you see, the outside corners right here is going to go with the D screws. These got C's, so I got them all ready. And then when we're going to put another door barrier in here, we're going to put a C screws on the edges. I'm in the center. Edges gets a D, so they're a little longer. Anyways, here you go, guys. So this is how it's gonna go. Make sure the door is outside, not inside. Otherwise, you won't gonna be able to lock it or have to refix it, rescrew it. So here you go. Guys, I didn't really skip a step, but I did ahead of time. I adjusted that tray, as I said. So just make sure it's all adjusted, which is nice. Did that, so mark it off the list. Now I got this right here, their walking step. As you see, it's number 12, and then you need the H screws. And then there's a little corner bar that goes over here for that you need an F screws. So I'll probably skip that one. That way they're not damaging all the interior anyways. So it's gonna be a little extra with the F screws. If not, I'll figure something else later. I might throw in a little bar right here, screw it on, and just do it. But I don't know how it's gonna happen, because you see this, Anyways, that's how it looks like. So far, looking good. So get this and find the H screws and screw it in. All right, guys, this was a little tricky. Number 27 was the support for this shelving that I did that holds it down below in the little cutout gap that I had. Now this, it says, for a second I thought they would go on top. As you see, they're number 9. It's kind of weird how they describe it, but same thing. See, number 27, it looks like on top, but it doesn't have it here. Well, anyways, if you look in the instruction manual right here, put in number 27 support for clean out pen, then put number pen and number 9 pen inch. So there you go. So what it does, weird how they describe it, all that crap, but you see the cutout gap right over there? See how I put it this one? That's how it's supposed to go, right in here. So it's like, first it's like, it doesn't go all the way and it goes flush, but not over. And I don't know how, but so I guess what it is, that way you can put a wood shaving in here, and this is gonna flatten out and have the chickens to play on it and just stand. So that's how it is. Weird how they did it. So there you go. That's how it is. And like I said, one thing I don't get it, you see the number 10 piece right here with an F screws? How are you gonna do this when these technically are outside anyways? That's a good question about it, because even by the picture it shows that they go outside. As you see, all this stuff goes outside unless you go all the way across, which could be the case. As you see right here,